Hey there, Boomhauer144. So it's been a while since I've discussed some arena gameplay, and I guess a couple things have changed since the last video I made. So an opportunity came up here that I wanted to show you. So this defense right here is one that you see pretty commonly. It's difficult to beat, and if you go into this just looking at the might, there's a really good chance you're going to lose because these heroes work very well together and they do some things that are hard to play around. So I want to show you how I beat this lineup when I face this. And also, you'll see during this some of the challenges that this lineup poses. This is pretty similar to the defense that I use myself, except I don't use Lady M. I use Eve. When I get Lady M to Red Star, I may replace Eve. But at least for right now, my defense is similar to that, except I use Eve. Also, the ordering of the heroes, I like putting Fox and Mantis kind of in those number 2 and number 4 positions, because that way they're a little bit spread out, and those are the 2 status healers that can get you out of a lot of trouble. So when I've made some videos in the past, I've primarily been using this lineup as the offensive lineup, and Myers is not good at all against this defense. The main reason why is because Myers, he can raise your attack and Phoenix can do a lot of damage, but the problem with this is that Mantis and Fox can both heal the Ignite, and Lady M can also prevent the Ignite from taking place for 2 rounds. Also, a frame can stun your heroes, which screws with how you can raid your own. So I think Myers is quite bad actually against this lineup, so I don't use him. In general, when I face a lineup that has both Fox and Mantis these days, I use my own Mantis. I also don't think Ulrich is good against this lineup either, because his rage is slow and his defensive effects last 6 rounds, but they never actually last 6 rounds against this kind of lineup, because they can heal the status effects. Or a frame on their side can pose a new status effect on your side to replace the boost that Ulrich is giving you. So I actually take him out and use Mars. The other thing you'll notice here is the might. Don't face this lineup unless your might is a little bit higher than theirs. You don't want to face this lineup if their might is higher than yours. Trust me, you'll run into some issues even if you have a pretty good offense. In some situations, I've experimented with this lineup as well. Main reason being that Atropos can provide a negative 50% heal rate effect on them, which can't be dispelled by Mantis or Fox. I prefer to use this lineup sometimes when they have Eve instead of Lady M, because Eve can heal 44%, whereas Lady M heals 22%. So the healing effect isn't quite as strong this way, and so I'd prefer just to make sure my heroes stay alive, especially when there's a +8 of frame and a Phoenix that's just as strong as mine on the other side. So let's give this a shot. Yeah, early on we just want to collect some tiles, get some heroes raged. The thing I forgot to mention is that Mantis actually cannot be stunned by a frame, which is really, really big. And maybe you'll see why as we go through this. Yeah, it doesn't, looks like a frame stunned Eve, but nobody else that time. When their frame goes off and he stuns your Fox or stuns somebody that you need to heal some kind of status effect immediately, it can really screw you up. The fact that he can't stun Mantis and Mantis also heals status effects is really, really helpful. So again, right now, I don't really care about anything other than getting the heroes raged. their Mantis is about to go off, but I don't think I want to use mine yet because they're about to raise their defense with Fox, and I don't see a lot of blue tiles here, so in case I don't get Fox raged in time to deal with their Phoenix, then yeah. Alright, so they did hit my Mantis, which is fine. I'd kind of like to heal with somebody here. Okay, good. We got Eve. Eve will also raise the rage regen rate on my heroes. I don't think I'm going to do anything crazy here, so I don't mind hitting their Fox and letting her rage again. I'd rather get mine raged. Start building Phoenix back up. Not Phoenix, Eve. So their Phoenix is about to go off, so I obviously want Mantis or Fox ready immediately. I think I'm going to go ahead and use Fox so I can raise my defense, which will reduce some of the damage I'm about to take. Yeah, so damage was pretty minimal on there. Their Mantis is pretty close to raging. So when their Mantis rages, they're going to hit some of my raged heroes here. Let's just do that. Okay, so their frame just went off. Let me use Eve, just because I don't want their Mantis to hit Eve. Let's go ahead and do that. Get all their heroes back to 0 rage. All right, that's fine. That was actually about the best case scenario. All right, so they're going to waste their Fox here. All right, so their defense is raised. I think my defense is still lowered and my attack from a frame. So let's use our Mantis. We'll debuff all that stuff. Our Mars is close to raging, so let's get him back up. Question is who I want to target here. The fact that my Fox and Mantis are both pretty far from raging again, I think I want Phoenix not doing anything. So in doing that, my attack went up by 35% because that's what Mars does to the two next to him. So do some nice damage there, and our goal now is just to get that Ignite to stick and not be healed by Fox or Mantis. Because if that Ignite sticks, then we get a blast effect, which will do a lot of damage. Alright, so now our attack is back down. Because their frame went off again. I don't want to do anything stupid here, like build their heroes back up on rage. So I think I'll just take it kind of easy. Interesting question here of which direction I go. Do I target their left or their right? Their Mantis is a little closer to raging than Fox. I'm tempted to go with the left, though, because even if their right stays alive, they're not very threatening. If I can kill these ones on the left, I'm going to be in good shape. I don't see a great match 3 to make right here without... I think I can do this without Mantis raging. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So you can see how delicate that was. It's difficult to play around this defense, which is why everybody is using it. In fact, I hadn't played for a little while, so this person had gotten a couple more medals than me, so I got more than 20 for the win. Yeah, you can see this is just a tricky lineup to play around. It's hard to get that Phoenix Ignite plus Blast to stick. They're screwing with your rage. They're giving you status effects. They're stunning you. You need to heal status effects from them. There's really a lot going on. Yeah, but when I face a lineup like that, that's typically how I go about beating it.